Hello, my name is Zach Carhart, and this is my timeline integration presentation. One of the first memories that I remember about the CCU program would be taking that first step in applying for this degree. I had a lot of doubts and questions about my skills, and I had already gone through undergraduate school and didn't know if I wanted to go to graduate school. Um, so I was very nervous about, entering into this profession. And when I did start looking, I made sure that I talked to a lot of people um, to know what I should be looking for and the type of program, um, the type of degree I should be looking for, and the type of program. So I knew I wanted to do a K-CREP school, and as I was praying through this first step, I knew that I wanted to be a Christian school. So I decided to pursue either Grand Canyon University or Colorado Christian University, and it turned out to be that CCU was the best fit. And to be honest, I'm so glad that I chose it. Um, it was really a great time. And so that first step was I just remember being so nervous about it. I know my girlfriend at the time, my wife now, really helped me out, encouraging me to move forward and take this chance. And I'm glad I did. The second memory I have is having my application interview with Dr. Burkhart. I remember just that night, it was a night, and I honestly remember wearing a polo shirt and just like random athletic shorts because no one was going to see what you were wearing. But when I had my interview with Dr. Burkhart, it was really great. All the questions he asked really reinforced my desire to be a counselor, and so it really kind of eased the nerve a little bit. It was intimidating with Dr. Burkhart's beard, and come to find out later that he's the head of the program, which I don't think I knew at the time. So if I knew that, I probably would have been even more nervous. So I just remember sitting in my sister's room on her bed, having like my laptop in my lap, and just being interviewed by Dr. Burkhart. So that's just a memory that sticks in my head. So one of the when I went to Residency 1, again, I was super nervous coming in, really didn't know if I had the skills or qualified to even be a counselor, but it was great. Like, I remember the first day we were talking, and just hearing what people's passions were and why they're in the program and all the things that we were learning. It really was that the way that I was seeing myself think, and the way I thought about people, the way I viewed the world. And so I knew I had chosen the right profession, and these were some great people that I was getting into a cohort with. And also, too, the professors, like, I didn't know that how much they knew. Like, they just seemed to know their stuff. And, online learning, again, is a little tricky. But after being in Residency 1, I was I was reassured that I would be having a lot of good training with the people around me. And so, so realizing that I was going to be embarking on a new career path, I had gone to undergrad for physical therapy. And so this new profession with counseling was a new journey. So I just remember meeting new people, meeting new friends, and just developing this foundation that would carry me through to the end. So one big part of my journey is I labeled it the break. And so I did take a semester off from school. It was because I was getting married, and I was also moving from Texas to Pennsylvania. And so along with that and trying to find a job, I just felt like I wasn't able to focus my time as much with school. So I had to take a semester off, and this thus brought me back a year, which was a little disconcerting, and I didn't know if this was going to impact my completion of the program, and so it was a little nerve-wracking, but honestly, like, I knew that God would move me through if this was his plan for me. So Residency 2, again, it was a new cohort. So it was strange meeting a whole bunch of new people. But it was great seeing that I wasn't the only one who had to stay back a year. And actually, some of the friends I made, Carlton and Jonathan, became some of my best friends in the program. And they were from my original cohort. So that was just a godsend, kind of comforting to know that I wasn't alone in this journey. And then another memory that sticks out during Residency 2 is hearing Larry Crabb speak. That was just amazing. I had read some of his books, and just hearing someone of that knowledge and professional etiquette, and having him be, his age, and just being in this profession for as long as he has, it was a real encouragement to me to see that there was truly a need for counselors, and that that there are broken people in the world that we can help. So finally, Residency 3, I think this was a big part of me because working with the Residency 1 students, I realized how far I'd come in the program, and just seeing it made me like reflect back on all the skills and techniques I've learned, and even kind of prompted me to see how much I love teaching students. And so that was a really big kind of encouragement. And then just finally wrapping it up and just being sent out as counselors into the world. Dr. Burkhardt, again, his sermon on Sunday about how we as counselors are fulfilling Jesus's mission of mercy and justice. And that was just enlightening to me, to know that what we are doing has a place in God's overall story. And so, yeah, so this is my wrap-up video, and after 4 years, I'm glad it's finally ending, but I'm excited to be a part of this journey and develop so many colleagues and friends that I know I can talk to and share insight with. So thank you very much. This was my presentation.